who is using the charged mobile phone. So if you just saw that video, it showed those 4 lines. Our mobile phone also shows 4 or 5 lines. Battery, how much battery is spending, we have those lines. So if I have to sit with myself and reflect for a couple of moments, how much battery do you think is charged or discharged? Just a reflection. You don't have to answer this question. That's a kind of time that you're spending with yourself. Yeah, how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. For all of us, it may be different, and for each one of us also, it may be different at different points in time. Right now, you may be feeling very different from what possibly you may be outside driving, traffic, honking, signal. Very different, right? So at different points in time, all of us can have different levels of battery, right? Okay, next question that I have for all of us here is, how do you know how much battery is charged? So for phone, we know there are these 4 lines, or maybe it shows that percentage, 50%, 40%. If you would have seen, let's say if you and your partner, your spouse, okay, let's say 2 of you here, have you observed one person may have habit of either criticizing or getting angry, and they kind of repeatedly do it quite frequently. That particular behavior comes up very frequently, and for the other person it may be something very different. It could be feeling sad, it could be getting emotional, sensitive, crying, getting upset. So there are these patterns that all of us develop, and we keep repeating these patterns. And more we repeat these patterns, stronger those patterns become.
Sunday Talk at Shanti Sarovar.
Om Shanti. And good evening. A very warm welcome to all of you to today's Sunday evening talk. Nice weather outside. And we got a good number of presents given the rains. So thank you for making up to this event. Okay, so what is the topic for today? The meditation? Powerbank. So for me, though, it was a new type of a power bank. Do you guys know of our guest here, how many types of power banks we have? Most of... Yeah. So until now, all of us were knowing about only the mobile power bank. So we have Sister Ritu Thakkur here, who is come here to Shanti Sarovar from Mumbai. And she'll enlighten us on this new type of power bank, which is the meditation power bank. So I'd like to call her on the stage. Let's give a warm, loud applause and warm greetings to the sister. The sister is associated with Brahma Kumaris for last 19 years as a Raj Yoga practitioner. And on the professional front, she has had an experience of 15 years in the corporate HR in the Learning and Development Division. She has worked with ICICI Bank and Reliance, the corporates like that. Coming to her services, which she's been rendering to her organization, a very unique services, I would say. So primarily, Sister Thakkur is a researcher, spiritual researcher and author. She has written a couple of books, and a unique facilitator, a creative facilitator, we'll say. So given that unique skill of facilitating, the way she demos or talks about the Raj Yoga meditation and the divine knowledge what we have at Brahma Kumaris, she has helped a lot of souls to start on the journey of self-transformation and imbibe the Raj Yoga meditation. So Sister Thakkur has also been she's been featured speaker on many prime channels. Some of them I'll just name. It's Z Times and ABP Live. Apart from there are many more. And she's been awarded many awards. I like to call the recent 2 or 3 awards what she's received. The first and the foremost, Sister Thakkur or Ritu Thakkur has represented Brahma Kumaris on the United Nations platform, and there she's presented the paper on the consciousness in the United Nations. Next, Sister was awarded in 2024. Sister was awarded a National Health Award by Ayush TV, and it was for the excellence in healing mind and body using the power of meditation and music both. So one more skill, which a hidden skill for her. She is also very good with the music skill, which she imbibed during the COVID time, right? And the last one in 2024, she's also was awarded by the Z Business as the top 10 inspiring personalities. So I'll leave the forum to sister to get started with the talk. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All of us, can we together very lovingly say Om Shanti? Om Shanti. Om Shanti. That's wonderful. It's a nice way to start, right? So we kind of are creating those vibrations of peace. Everything that we say also has energy, right? It also has vibration. So the moment we so one question, the moment you entered this campus and you entered this building and you came here in this seminar hall, do you feel a change in vibes of this place the moment you entered? So, was there a difference outside and inside? Is it different? Yes. Wow, that's a anonymous answer, right? So, everyone is saying yes. So, what is different? Peaceful, calm, tranquil. Okay. Anything else? Somebody says, what meditation? So much, too much silence is also too, not comfortable for many of us. So, anybody feeling so much Shanti? Oh my God. Anyone? Yeah, okay, that's very honest and that's wonderful. So we want you to be very comfortable. It's not necessary that you have to say, yeah, it's good, because we are so much used to chaos, right? And suddenly there is so much peace. It's like, sometimes it might just happen even while our meditation that we practice through this 1.5 hour. There may be chances that when you actually have very still water, you can see your reflection. Now, if you know at an inside level, every day there is so much chaos, so many responsibilities, work, people to take care of, so many things. And in that situation, if here there is a little, that sense of disturbance, you might just be able to see it very clearly, because there's a lot of silence here. So it's not necessary that because there is silence you will feel comfortable. Chances are that you will feel comfortable, but during meditation there may also be chances that all that's there inside comes to the surface, and which is fine. So don't worry. Okay, that's a little bit of um, terms or conditions, or maybe I'll say, what do we call, beginning of the ad they say disclaimer, a kind of disclaimer that I would want to kind of put it across to all of you. Not trying to scare you, but coming back to our topic, which is meditation. Okay, so do you think meditation helps? Yes. How? Peace of mind. Okay, wonderful. Sorry. Inner strength. Okay. Focus. Wonderful. So let's do one quick exercise. Okay, it's called mobile yoga. Are we ready to do that? It's called mobile yoga. And what it will do, this little exercise for next 30 seconds, what it will do is everything that you just mentioned. It'll help you feel calmer. It'll help you feel relaxed. It'll help you focus better. So are we ready for a mobile yoga? Quick mobile yoga. Can you take your mobile phones in your hand? Yeah. Now, focus, attention, calmness, all of that will come in just next 30 seconds. Okay, I see ma'am smiling. I don't know, but okay, good. So can you hold your phone like this in your hand? Perfect, wonderful. Now just focus your attention on the screen of the mobile phone. Okay, look at the body of the phone, the screen. Okay, turn on the screen and slowly use your index finger to go to the button which has a circle and a line. Are you able to find that button? So, okay. So some of you did get what I was trying to do. So please turn off your mobiles or put them on silent. But yeah, definitely that mobile yoga, do you think it helps sometimes just when there are no responsibilities, just putting the mobile phone away helps? Can you give that 1 hour to yourself away from mobile? If there are some emergencies, we definitely understand. But if there are no emergencies, can we put that away for just 1 hour? And next 1 hour just for yourself. Can you give yourself that time? Yes? Wonderful. So that's a mobile yoga. Going, keeping away from mobile phone. Great. So let's start. Okay. How many of you charged your mobile today, anytime during the day? How many of us? I also did. Okay, wonderful. How many of us charged the one who is using the charged mobile? That's a tough question, is it? I see some blank faces. Okay, ma'am did. Wonderful. So I see one hand being raised. Okay, two hands. Okay, wonderful. 3 hands. Good. So next question that I have for all of us is whether we've charged the one who is using the charged mobile phone, whether we've charged or not charged. I want you to take a couple of seconds and reflect upon how much is the battery of the one who is using the charged mobile phone. So if you just saw that video, it showed those 4 lines. Our mobile phone also shows 4 or 5 lines. Battery, how much battery is spending, we have those lines. So if I have to sit with myself and reflect for a couple of moments, how much battery do you think is charged or discharged? Just a reflection. You don't have to answer this question. That's a kind of time that you're spending with yourself. Yeah. How many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. For all of us, it may be different. And for each one of us also, it may be different at different points in time. Right now, you may be feeling very different from what possibly you may be outside driving, traffic, honking, signal. Very different, right? So at different points in time, all of us can have different levels of battery, right? Okay, next question that I have for all of us here is, how do you know how much battery is charged? So for phone, we know there are these 4 lines, or maybe it shows that percentage, 50%, 40%. Okay. How do I know how much of my battery is charged? How will I know? Hanji? Stability. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, stability. The stability of mind. Yes. Energy levels. Yes. How do you know your energy levels? How much you're active? Okay. Okay. Mhm. Okay. So that's maybe somebody else coming in, kind of giving me a signal that could be possibly the battery is discharged. But how do I know for myself? Confidence. Okay. How much tired you are. Okay. Since ma'am just said that, I want you to ask yourself, does it ever happen that we are at 5%, 10% battery? Okay, not the mobile phone. Mobile phone is charged. We are okay with mobile. But I am at 5%, 10% of my battery, and yet I have to take care of my meetings, my responsibilities, my relationships. Does it happen ever with us? What is the feeling then? Tired. Okay, tired. Frustration, drained out. Yeah. Do we experience these things in our lives? Irritation, yes. Frustration, irritation. These are all experiences. So possibly irritation, frustration, everything that we just said, tiredness. Yeah. Can we just make a note of these couple of things that we just shared? Tiredness, drained, frustration, irritation. Maybe in the column 1, we can make a note of these things. Yeah. Thank you, sister. Thank you so much. So our sisters and brothers are quite actively involved in all sevas here. So that's wonderful. It's quite a support. So, okay, if these are the things which we experience when the battery is discharged, okay, I want you to think about things that you will experience when the battery is charged. Cheerful. Okay, we'll yeah, make a note on the other side. Great. So cheerful, happy, wonderful, light and at ease, excitement. Okay, calm. Okay, wonderful. We'll go a little slow. We'll help sister with maybe making notes, but that's okay. It's not. I mean, we're just trying to get a contrast. So not that we need to have all the words there, but yeah, calm, light, cheerful, happy. Anything else? Confidence level is high. Okay. Balanced, wonderful. That's a beautiful word. Balance. We can do anything, so we don't feel that bas sab nahi hota. I can't do more. Enough. So that feeling is not there. We have that energy to say, okay, we can do more and we can do much more. So good. Motivated, balanced, yes. Anything else? Excitement. Okay, excitement. Stable, clarity. Okay, organized. So I think those many words are good enough. Yeah, just to get the contrast because we're running out of space actually. So, just to discuss this a little more. Thank you, sister. Thank you. What I want you to next do is, I want you to rise and shine. Can all of us please stand up? Great. Okay. The voice is audible, right? Okay. Next, what I want you to do is just put your hand out like this and your index finger pointing towards the ceiling. Okay? Yeah. You can take your hand up and slowly what you have to do is rotate your hand in clockwise direction. What is clockwise direction? 12, 3, 6 and 9. 12, 3, 6 and 9. Just see if your hand is moving 12, 3, 6 and 9. Continue moving your hand. Wonderful. That's nice. Okay, hands down. Great. So, there were few hands which were moving in clockwise direction pointing at the ceiling, but I did see that some hands were moving, they were creating clock at the wall. So don't do that, otherwise you may miss out the message which is there in this little exercise. So not on the walls but on the ceiling. Okay, on the ceiling. So I understand the kind of activity this Ritu sister is giving. I mean, of course, clock is there on the wall, so we'll make it on the wall. I understand, I agree with you. But for this little exercise, what I want you to do is clockwise. Okay, start. Clockwise. Just look at 12, 3, 6 and 9 and rotate your hand nicely. Big circle. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Hands down. What I want you to next do is, as you rotate your hand, slowly bring your hand down to your face level. Continue to move your hand in the same direction and slowly bring it down to your shoulder level and then to your stomach level. Ready? Start. Sir, this way. Like this. Yeah. You're moving it this way? Just try and move it this way. Okay. Hands down. So a little word of caution. Again, what is happening is, as you are bringing your hand down, it is making the clock on the walls. Try and make it on the ceiling itself. So when you bring your hand down, your hand will move like this. Okay, it will not become like this. It will continue to move like this. Okay? Sorry? Yeah, make a spring. That's wonderful. That's a wonderful example. You can continue making a spring till I say stop. Okay, start. At the ceiling, just observe if it's clockwise. 12, 3, 6 and 9. Slowly bring your hand down at your eye level. Slowly bring your hand further down to your shoulder level. Slowly bring your hand further down to your stomach level. Continue moving your hand and just check if it's clockwise or anti-clockwise. 12, 3, 6 and 9 or 12, 9, 3 and 6. 6 and 3. Sir? 12? 12, 3, 6 and 9? Anti-clockwise? Clockwise? So much confusion. We were here to learn meditation. What is happening? We're all in fact confused. Okay, good. Clockwise, anti-clockwise, no problem. Please have a seat. We'll sort that confusion out. Don't worry. No problem. We thought this session is going to make our lives a little more easier, isn't it? But now it seemed to be a little more. Okay, so how many of us say clockwise? Okay, how many of us say anti-clockwise? Now looking at the number of people in clockwise, nobody's raising their hand. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. So I did hear some anti-clockwise responses when I asked first. Now they're thinking nobody's raising, so it's okay. Good. So the people who said that it started moving anti-clockwise, you're absolutely right. Maybe you can try this when you go home, you spend some time and you can see, try doing this again. It'll start moving in anti-clockwise. So if you see, it is 12, 3, 6 and 9 for me right now. When it comes here, it will become 12. What is here? 9. 12, 9, 6 and 3. Why? What changed? View changed? Sorry, loop changed? Okay, what do you mean by loop changed? That's an interesting and a unique answer I've got so far. Loop changed, okay? Yeah, what do you mean by loop change? Any other responses? Ma'am is still trying. It's not happening. It's okay, ma'am. We'll spend. No problem, ma'am. No problem. It's okay. Yeah. Level down. Okay. All of you are very close. That's right. Distraction. Oh, you know what happened? I was completely focused. I was moving it clockwise, but this sister Ritu kept saying something, and there was so much of distraction around that my hand was moving clockwise, and suddenly it started moving the other way. Is it? Okay, that's interesting answer. Any other response? Any other thought? Distraction is an interesting answer, really. So I'm trying to see, nobody else can distract you here except for me because I'm the only one who's talking. So sir is saying, ma'am, please talk a little less. No? Okay. Gee. Any other thought? Target completed. Oh my God. Sir, are you from sales or marketing? Target completed. Wow, that's again a unique answer. This sir here may be from AI. So today we are talking about AI looping. For things which are kind of routine kind of jobs. Now they're saying you do AI looping. So you program or you kind of put prompt in such a way that it keeps doing the same thing again and again. So looping. So sir might be from technology. Sir there might be from marketing and sales. Target completed. Okay. Any other department missing that we've not talked about? Yes. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. That's sir is quite close. It's actually most of you gave that response. When first we were looking above the eye level, right? And as the hand started moving downwards, we're looking below the eye level. So when that angle shifts, the direction of how you see it changes. So that's a little shift. Where are we looking? How are we looking? When that shifts, the clock, the clock of our life starts moving clockwise or anti-clockwise depending upon how do we look at life. And that is meditation. That's what meditation teaches us. What do we mean by clockwise experiences of life? Cheerful, light, easy, calm, confidence, balanced, motivated, stable, organized. Everything that you mentioned here. Yeah, that's life moving in clockwise direction. I joined my first job, or I just recently got married, whatever, whichever life stage you may be in. We thought that this would complete me, this work, this career would complete me, this college, this education would, kind of complete my life, this partner would complete me. Yeah, but as we moved ahead in life, ma'am is smiling, I see. पता ही नहीं चलता. We don't even get to know when life's, experiences starts going anti-clockwise. And that is an indication. We talked about how do we know if our battery is charged or discharged. The indication of that is our life moving in clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction? What is anti-clockwise? That side, the first column. Tiredness, frustration, anger, irritation. Don't feel like doing. Just feel like not doing, not talking to anyone, not feel like doing anything. All those are anti-clockwise. That's an indication that the battery needs a little charging now. And that charging, no wire, no plug point can do. That external, the one which we are using for our mobile phones, that charging, meditation does to us. Right? So I would request our volunteers to help us with some sheets. Each one of you can take one sheet. In case today we have quite a few participants, which is wonderful. But in case sheets are less, sister, no problem. In case sheets are less, two of us can use one. That's fine. No problem. So there is a sheet which you are being provided. Maybe two of you can share one, which is fine. And in case you don't have a pen, you can also take that from sister in case you don't have it for now. Thank you. That's wonderful. Are we ready? Okay. So what I will do next is we will have about 45 seconds. Okay, don't start now. I see sir completely ready with paper and pen. Sir, it's not some entrance exam. Don't worry, relax. Okay. So, and there is no scope for, what. Okay, so what I want you to do next is we will have about 45 seconds. Okay. So much focus, huh? No mobile yoga required. So much focus. What is it that you have to do? Interesting. So I'm waiting because some papers are still being distributed. Great. So what we need to do is, as soon as I say start, look at the silence in the room. That stare kind of scares me off. Okay, good. That's interesting. We've good focus. Already, all of you full marks on focus, okay? So as soon as I say start, what you need to do is, you will have 45 seconds to do that. And sir is getting so okay, it's okay, ma'am. Aage bataiye. What next? So in Hanji? इतना समझ गए, अब आगे बताइए. Good. No, patience, ease, calm, clockwise. Okay, good. So what you need to do is, we'll have 45 seconds. And as soon as I say next, you have to join as many numbers in sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your time starts now. People who are sharing, they can do it together. You have to join. 1, 2 को join कीजिए. Join 2 and 3, 3 and 4 join. Okay, we have 5 seconds more. Join 1, 2, 2, join 2 and 3, join 3 and 4. Okay, time up, time up, time up, time up, time up, time up. Pen, done, done. Oh, pen is not working. So that's how life is, right? Sometimes we expect resources to work, but they don't. The way we've planned, nothing works that way. We've planned a nice long drive, and suddenly, the car broke down. So yeah, these are situations which we do experience. Can we still create, like ma'am is still smiling, can we still create clockwise experiences, right? So interesting. We'll stop now. Sir is still continuing. Sir is so focused. My God, sir, it's not an entrance exam. Sir, stop. It's okay. We're done. Okay. Excluding sir, because sir took really like two minutes, I guess, to do. But otherwise, people who genuinely stopped at 45 seconds or 40 seconds that we gave to you, how many numbers were you able to join? 1, 2, 1 to 8, 2, okay, 9, 11, 3, okay. So highest what I heard is 11, which is okay. So don't worry, there is no marking or anything. Hanji, 12, wonderful. Can I have one sheet, sister, just for few seconds? Or it's okay. What I'll do is I'll show that on the board. Okay. No, that's okay. This is good. So what you need to do next is, so 12 is the highest number. You may have been able to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. It's fine. You know your number, right? So you can just write the number which you've been able to do till now. Let's say if Ritu has been able to do 2, I'll just write 2 at the top of the sheet like this. Just make a note of it. So let's say if this is the sheet that you have, on the top of the sheet, just write the number that you've been able to join. Let's say for Ritu, it's 2. So I write 2 here at the top. Any question? Any doubts? Are we clear? Okay. What we need to do next is, ready? Yeah. So what we need to do next is, let's say for example, this is the sheet that you have. Okay. You need to divide this sheet in this format. So draw a line here, in such a way that this and this space is almost equal. Almost equal. It need not be accurate, but almost equal. So 3 lines like this. No, the same side. Where the numbers are written, on that same side, just draw 3 lines like this to ensure that you have enough space here, here and here. Almost equal space. Three lines. This way, standing lines. So I have my sister's little one, she keeps saying standing line, sleeping line. So that's what reminds me. Standing line. 2 standing lines basically. To make 3 different columns. Comfortable? Now next what I want you to do is, come back. Are we done? Just lines. Okay. Next what we want you to do is, so if this is the sheet of paper, I want you to draw 2 more lines. One here and one here, in such a way that 1, 2 and 3, it's equal. So I'll show it again. So what I have done is, very simply, without complicating it much, this is a permanent marker, is it? No. Okay. So I'll use the other side of the board. So let's say if this is the sheet that you have, draw 2 lines like this, so that this and this is almost equal. Draw 2 lines like this in such a way that this and this is almost equal. Done? Ready? Okay. All of us ready? No confusion? No? Are we good? All of us? Okay, great. Next, what we want you to do is, again, we have 45 seconds. Okay? But this time, you have to follow a pattern which I'm sharing with you. Okay? And that pattern is, we're done. No. It's good. We don't need it now. So, the pattern that you need to follow is the first column that you see. Okay? The next number would be in the second column. The number after that would be in the third column. So, I'll just show it to you. This is the first column. Okay? This is the second column. This is the third column. This is the fourth column. This is fifth. This is sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth. Now, the pattern that you need to follow while next 45 seconds is, your numbers would be in this particular pattern. So, 1 would be here, 2 would be here, 3 would be here, 4 would be here, 5 would be here, 6 would be here, 7, 8 and 9. Now after 9, just look at the board please for a couple of seconds. After 9, 10 will again be here, 1. So that's the pattern you need to follow. Are we clear? All of us comfortable? Okay, great. So following this pattern of 1 to 9, and from 9 you again go back to 1, and then you continue that same pattern. You again have a 45 seconds time, and your time starts now. You have to join remaining numbers now. If you've joined till 6, start from 7. Okay. Are you able to figure out the pattern? Okay. 5 seconds more. Okay, time up. Wow, wonderful. Ma'am is ready with the sheet. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, good. Very nice. Good. So, what is the number that you have been able to join now? 19. And earlier, how many you did, ma'am? 4. 4, and if we minus 4 from 19, you've been able to join 15 now with this pattern, which is amazing. Can we have a round of applause for ma'am? See, I was able to join 4. Now I'm able to join. In the same duration, I'm able to join 15. That's great. How about others? How many are we able to join? Yes, sir? 19. Wonderful. Initially 2 and now 19, which is so good. Right? Hanji. 27. Oh, I think anybody more than 27 here? 28. 30. That's amazing. So, okay. What I want you to do is not clap for them, but clap for yourself because you've been able to do more than the first time. Great. So let's clap for ourselves, right? We've been able to do more. Why were you able to do more than the first time? Concentration. First time you didn't concentrate, sir? There was a path and there was a pattern. So how did it help? We know where to look. Wonderful. We know where to look. There is a pattern. We know what to do. What else? Now we understand how to do it. Wonderful. It's organized. Great. It's organized. Sorry? Predefined direction. I know if 1 is here, I don't have to look for 2 in the entire sheet. I know I have to look here. Right? Wonderful. Planning. Okay. Sir, what planning did you do for this? Sir, so this is the target that I have to achieve. And then for this target that I need to achieve, no? Okay. What is the planning, sir? Yeah. Wonderful. That's right. That's absolutely right. So I'll keep saying things like this in between, okay? So don't feel offended. It's just a lighter conversation that we're having with the family, right? It's a family. Do you believe it's a family when you come here? You feel that sense of ease and comfort here? Yeah, because it's like a family environment, right? Good. So, yes, all of you are absolutely right. Now, I want you to relate this back to meditation. How many of us have tried meditation but feel nahi hota? When I start to, I see some hands raising. Okay, that's okay. You don't have to raise hand. If you're comfortable raising hands, you can. If you're not, it's okay. There's no compulsion. Okay, I just want, it's a kind of reflection that we are doing. How many times have we sat for meditation and said, very difficult. When I sit to meditate, that's exactly the time when I think more. Yeah, most of the thoughts keep coming to me when I sit to, when I'm engaged, when I'm writing an email, when I'm cooking, I'm okay. When I'm doing my work, I'm fine. But the moment I sit to meditate, the moment I sit, to say my prayers, that's exactly when so many things come to my mind. Does it happen? Possibly, yeah, I see some more hands raising. Possibly, we are following something without knowing the direction. Where to look, what to do, where to go. And then when your mind does not have direction, then it feels difficult. But believe me, meditation is as simple as achieving 30 in this sheet in 45 seconds. It's just about knowing the pattern. It's just about knowing the technique. That's it. And next half an hour, 40 minutes that we have in our hand, we are just going to do that. Identify the patterns which shift our inner patterns. All of us in our journeys develop inner patterns. What are those inner patterns? Thought emotional patterns. If you would have seen, let's say if you and your partner, your spouse, okay, let's say two of you here, have you observed one person may have habit of either criticizing or getting angry, and they kind of repeatedly do it quite frequently. That particular behavior comes up very frequently, and for the other person, it may be something very different. It could be feeling sad, it could be getting emotional, sensitive, crying, getting upset. So, there are these patterns that all of us develop, and we keep repeating these patterns. And more we repeat these patterns, stronger those patterns become. So, what meditation does is it breaks those patterns for us because we are creating new patterns. Now, if my pattern is related to anti clockwise emotion, any emotion, it could be anything, and it is very different for each one of us. Each one of us have been on a very long journey. So, if I look at my family, or if I look at my team member, or if I look at anybody around, and I think, why is this person behaving like this? Believe me, they would also have something to say, why is this person, right? But who is wrong here? No one. Why? They're getting angry. Is it the right way to behave? Shouting at children all the time, is that the right way to behave? But are they wrong or are they right? What creates those thought processes? So, the spiritual understanding which helps us, look in a different way to shift our experiences of life is that each one of us sitting here have been on a long journey. What kind of long journey? Soul on its journey. And in this journey, I may have had different experiences than what you have had. And I'm not just talking about this lifetime. This lifetime, you still know if the person is behaving in a certain way because of some experience in this childhood, it's still easier to manage. But imagine spiritual understanding very clearly says that soul leaves one body, takes another body, another body. And in this lifetime, we can see we've had some positive experience, some not so positive experiences in life. Imagine how many such lifetimes have we and that person. So the patterns that we've developed today are not something which has come in a day or or a month. It is something that we've picked up in our journey. And more we've repeated those patterns, they've become a part of our personality. But the beautiful thing is, if you know the pattern to break that pattern, you'll be able to do it very quickly. And that is meditation, which helps us overcome our anti-clockwise patterns and shift to clockwise patterns. And the first step of that is your awareness. What kind of awareness am I living through the day? For example, if some of you were here a little early and there was one video which was being played which says, we're so identified with our identities, my name, my relation, my this, my that, my career, my education. We're so identified with all of that. Now, the moment that is in danger, for example, I belong to a certain family, or I belong to a certain culture, community, or country, and I'm very identified with it. The moment there is threat to that identity, what happens to me? What happens to me? For example, if a relationship, I think I'm a mother and that's my identity. That's the only awareness that I have through the day. I'm mother, I'm mother, I'm mother. I have to take care of children. I have to do this, I have to do that. I'm not saying not to do. I'm saying you do, but with a different awareness. So today, if I am playing a role of a mother and I'm only thinking mother, 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 the moment the child is not okay, or the moment child prioritizes friend over me, what is my state? Insecurity? Upset? And the more I repeat that thought, it becomes my personality. So a shift in that awareness is I, the being, the soul, on this journey. My child, role that the child is playing. That child has also been on a journey. Child, to you right now in this birth for this time, limited time, but that soul would have been somewhere else in some other environment, maybe just few years back. If your child is 3 years right now, 3 years back could be 60, 70, could have different patterns, experiences, belief systems, and that entire package has come to you. It's not that one body that's come to you. It's that entire package of personality that's come to you. Exactly same for your partner, for your parents, for your in-laws, everyone. So the moment I shift, that sense of holding eases out. Soul, we're all on our journey. I don't hold. I allow. That's the best thing that happens when we shift from ego identities of the body to real identity of the soul. Who am I? Shift. Who am I? That being, soul, journey. 3 words. Shift in the way we are looking at people. Shift in the way we are looking at situations. Every situation would look so small today, something which is looking so big to me, something which is looking so challenging to me. Imagine you faced so many such situations in your entire lifetime. This is just temporary. If you look at a larger picture of how soul's journey could have been, then this one particular situation for which I'm creating so much stress, the moment I sit to meditate, I keep thinking about it. Why did this happen to me all the time? Why me? Why me? Why are people behaving like this to me? So the moment I shift, I'm not in that situation. I'm in that situation till I'm aware of the body and the body, identities. All the identities which are related to the body. If I'm attached to that, believe me, I'll never be able to meditate. Because if we look at the situations in our lives, this lifetime, the period that we are going through, all of us know what, stage of life or stage of, what do we call? किस युग से युग, I don't know what is it called in English, I'm sorry, but जो युग होता है ना, कौन से युग में हैं हम? कलयुग. Even the child knows what kind of environment we are living in: chaos, environmental, issues, political issues, economic issues, all kinds of issues. You name it, and we'll be able to see it somewhere in the world. Yeah, so we know what kind of environment we are living in. In that environment, if I operate from body consciousness, then I'll be attached to everything which is physical in terms of situation, and nothing outside is going to be permanently stable, is what we know, because we are living in an iron age, right? That's the word, iron age. I was not able to recollect that word. So when we are living in such kind of environment or stage of, what do we expect? How do we expect stability when we are attached to it? So the first step of being able to connect with that meditation power bank is awareness of the soul. And these that you mentioned, cheerful, happy, all that you mentioned, right? Calm, ease, all these are actually the values of soul, innate qualities of the soul. The soul is peaceful. The soul is originally happy. What am I doing? I am seeking peace. When I come to Shanti Sarovar, I will feel peaceful. No, you are a peaceful soul. This environment just triggers that peace because there is peace in the environment. It does. It helps. It helps. But it's not that you become peaceful when you come here. You are a peaceful being. This environment just brings it to the surface. It brings that peace on the surface. Yeah. So if I am peaceful, why do I get angry? Why do I get angry if I am peaceful? If peace is my nature, peace is my innate quality, why do I then get angry? Circumstances, okay. Are circumstances responsible? Think about it, huh? I'm not negating any of your responses. All your responses are right. But think about it. Are situations creating our experiences? Okay, let's say in same kind of situation, two siblings. Okay, two siblings in same kind of situation. For example, somebody at home is not well. Let's say mama is not well. Would both the siblings have same kind of response? No? What could be possible responses? You tell me. Basis your experience. One will say, oh, mummy ko theek nahi hai. What to do? They'll say, it's okay, let's take her to doctor. Possible? We've seen this in our lives. Two team members. Boss comes and bashes up both. What is the kind of deliverables? No targets met. No, nothing in pipeline. Are you doing meetings? Are you meeting up clients? Do you have some prospects? Comes and bashes both of them. Will both of them have same response? No. What could be possible responses? Okay. Wonderful. Two different responses we may have seen. One will say, okay, let me reflect. Where is the gap? Do I need to do more? Do I need to have more client meetings? Do I need to do whatever? So whatever more I need to do. Other will say, इसका तो काम ही है बोलना. ये तो बोलते ही रहेगा. If he doesn't say, how will he feel that he's a boss? Right? Two different responses. So is situation creating response, or I am creating response to situation? I am creating responses basis my patterns, which is creating my experiences. One will say, chhod boss ka kaam hai, he's chill, he's calm, he's okay. Koi baat nahi, let me focus on work. Other will keep thinking throughout the night, nothing is working. I don't know if I need to resign. I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling anxiety. Nothing wrong. It's okay. People do feel these things because they have been on a journey when they have experienced some kind of insecurity, anxiety, all of that. And so it's resurfacing in that kind of environment. So that shift happens the moment I create that awareness of who I am. I am. I want you to just for a couple of seconds, okay? We'll just take few moments, and I want each one of us here, whatever you may like me, you may hate me, you may like this place, or you may have been, forcefully brought here by someone saying, "Nahi, nahi, you have to do come for meditation." Whatever may be your situation, some of you may be happy coming here, some of you may have come forcefully. Whatever be your situation, I want your help for next 30 seconds. Are we ready? In next 30 seconds, just 30 seconds. After that, you don't listen to anything that I say. I'm okay. I have no problem. Believe me. I have no issues. You don't listen to anything after that. But just 30 seconds, I want you to think along with me what I'm saying. Anyone who doesn't want to do it can raise their hand. Forcefully. Okay. Yeah, maybe a little forcefully, but lovingly. Yeah, we'll do it. All of us, sir? Okay? Okay, let's start. So, I want you to just create one thought, and that thought is, I am very, very peaceful. I am a peaceful being. Just stay with that thought for a few seconds. I am a peaceful being. Very, very relaxed, very comfortable with your own self. Okay, let's come back. You can open your eyes. What was the experience? Any experience? What did you feel? Peace, calm and stable? Okay. Peace, calm and stable. Who created this peace and calm and stable? Myself. Ritu could keep saying, I could choose to think about my boss or something that happened at home. I could choose, right? Is it possible that complete 30 seconds, all of us had completely, we were focused on that one thought of peace, or did we get different thoughts? We might have got, right? Each one of us may have had different experiences. But compared to my state earlier, these 30 seconds were much more calmer and peaceful. Now imagine starting your day saying the same thing to yourself. What would it do to your day? Try this tomorrow morning, Monday morning. People have Monday morning blues. Okay, we'll have Monday morning peace. Tomorrow, one day try. Beginning of a new week, don't do anything else. Okay, if you don't practice anything that you hear in this entire 1.5 hour, it's okay. Just do one thing. When you wake up in the morning, if let's say, first thing that avoid doing is, when you wake up, I'm late. The moment you have those thoughts and that kind of feeling, the moment you wake up, what it does is, when we wake up, our conscious mind kind of, it's still a little silent. So our subconscious is active. Subconscious in the sense our deeper personality can be programmed at that point in time. So the moment I think, late ho gaya, I'm late today. The moment I have that thought, you will feel that rush throughout the day. And if you have that thought repeatedly, every day in the morning, I feel, I have to rush, that becomes your personality. Then wherever you are, you've seen people who are always at rush. You've seen such people? Foundation of the day, morning, just one shift. Whoever has that personality, believe me, I have been somebody who was always very like this. It's not that I've overcome 100%, okay? Because I'm also on journey like all of you. But can I shift? If I was at 110, can I become 90? Can I bring that 20% of peace in my life? Can I slowly increase to 30? Can I increase to 40? Slowly. Nothing to do in a day. No magic happens. Magic happens, but over a period of time when we start experiencing peace, it's okay. I am a peaceful being. I'm okay. I'm relaxed. That's it. And similarly happy. So there are people who may have, that thing of becoming sad, upset, that kind of nature. Now, why? Because over a period of time, there have been experiences which were not very happy, maybe. And it's not just situations. What happens is in those situations, I intensely created that emotion. When does that emotion become a part of your personality? When you experience it very intensely. Let's say if I lose somebody whom I loved very dearly. Now I and my family member could go through same situation, but I experienced that loss very deeply. I couldn't take that loss, for example. Then going forward in my journey in this lifetime or any other lifetime, I'll end up becoming more insecure kind of person, not wanting to let go of my people, trying to hold them. Now maybe a partner will say, or a child will say, why is mama behaving like this, or why is this person behaving like this, doesn't give me space, doesn't allow me. Now this person has experienced loss so deeply. Yeah. So can we look at ourselves and others in a different way? Soul on a journey, they've picked up different, they've experienced some emotions very deeply, and that is what is creating now. But what can I do now is create right patterns for myself. And you know what it does to our people around? When we shift our vibrations, our energy, every thought that you create, thought that I'm peaceful, I'm okay, I'm comfortable, that thought touches the brain waves are created, that forms our aura, our vibrations. High frequency vibrations is all this that you mentioned in second column: cheerful, happy, light, calm. These are high frequency vibrations. Low frequency vibrations is column 1. So the moment I shift to higher consciousness, which is the soul consciousness, who am I? I am that being, peaceful, happy, comfortable, at ease, powerful, have the strength to face anything that life throws at me. Thought. In same situation, I want you to pick up one situation of your life. Okay, any situation which may be disturbing you at this point in time in your life. Any situation, just look at that situation here in front of you. What is it that disturbs you at times? Okay, you don't have to share. Just think about it very clearly. This is the situation. Okay. Do you have something? Every one of us has at least one. Yeah. We may have bags full of it, but yeah, let's pick up one which is disturbing us most. Look at that situation in front of you and repeat one thought to yourself. Affirm to yourself, I have the strength to handle this. I have the power to get through this. I am powerful. Thought. Now that same situation, I can think, how will I do? I don't know if I'll be able to do. Thought, feeling, experience, pattern. Same situation, shift in the consciousness. Who am I? Soul. Soul is powerful. I look at that situation. I, the soul, who's very powerful. I have the strength to handle this. Thought hi hai na? Two kinds of thought. Creating my experiences, creating my patterns. Shift to who am I and what are my values. Peace, love, happiness, power, all of these are my innate values. And meditation is nothing but creating these thoughts. Thoughts is like that cable. It's like that cable which you can use to charge. In meditation, we use our thoughts because every thought creates some feeling. I am a peaceful soul. Feeling is peace. repeatedly I create these thoughts. I'm peaceful, I'm okay. We keep saying, no, I'm stressed, I'm stressed, I'm stressed. How many times in a day we use sentences like this? I'm stressed, I'm not okay. We do all of that, no? So instead of that, tomorrow, Monday morning, can we try I'm okay? The moment I have a thought, I'm not okay, I'm okay. Initially you'll feel, हाँ, I'm lying to myself. ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. It doesn't happen that way. I'm not peaceful, I'm not peaceful. I'm not happy, I'm not happy. But you know what? Your subconscious doesn't know if you're lying or you're saying the truth. It just accepts what you're saying as it is. So if you're saying I'm stressed, I'm stressed, I'm stressed, okay. I'm not happy, I'm not happy, I'm not happy, okay. And you know what it does to our life? So you may say that it is because of the outside situation, so many problems, issues, challenges that I'm not happy. Okay, for example. Now the vibrations, thought create our energy and vibrations. Now those vibrations, actually we radiate those vibrations constantly, and life situations just respond to our vibrations. So if I'm creating low frequency vibrations, I'm creating those kind of situations more for myself. Have you seen people who could constantly be in some trouble? Yeah. Just check what kind of thought patterns have they developed. And it's not to blame anyone. It's just to understand the truth of life, that our life is like a cave. Whatever you say in terms of your thought, whatever you radiate in terms of your thought, comes back to you in form of your life situations and people and the way they behave. Don't work on them. Whatever situation may be, just shift the way you think. The way the vibrations, the energy that you hold, when that shifts, you will see that everything outside slowly starts shifting. Now, that's a spiritual law which you and I cannot change. So, meditation is creating that thought. Tomorrow morning, when I wake up, whatever time you wake up, just wake up a minute before that, or 3 minutes, whatever you are comfortable with. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever time you want to give to yourself. Wake up couple of minutes before you normally wake up and just create these thoughts. I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm peaceful. Whatever could be your pattern, just create an opposite thought. If, let's say, for example, for Ritu, pattern could be, anger. I get angry very fast. Create a peaceful thought. If Ritu is somebody who feels sad very often, I'm happy. I'm happy. If I'm somebody who feels, I don't know how will I do, low on confidence, no courage, I am a powerful being. I have the power, I have the strength. My energy, my vibrations will start shifting. My way to respond to a situation will start shifting, because response happens first here. If the response here changes, the response outside changes, and when outside our responses change, you will see same situation, two different responses can have different outcomes. Possible? In a relationship, let's say there is some disagreement, I may get into fight, I may react. The outcome? Second response, it's okay, we'll talk it out. We have difference, I agree, let's talk it out. Not reacting, not shouting, different outcome. Have you experienced this in your life? All of us have, right? Both of these sides. So it's not like one person only experiences this and other. No, I sitting here, it's not like I have always, would have been able to do the right response always. It's not possible. Like I said, I am on a journey like all of you. But if I can share my own personal experience of 19 years that I have been on this spiritual journey, I had been somebody who was extremely, I could react, cry, do everything possible for little things. I could react. So if it was, and too sensitive, you could actually, the word I could use is I was too extremely sensitive. So if I was 500% sensitive at that time, can I come? So today with this journey and, work with my own self, and the technique, the pattern that, that Raj Yoga meditation is, I can confidently tell you that I've come down to 40 or 30. Of course, the aim is 10, 5, 0, but that's a higher stage. And I would definitely want to reach that. But you know what? After a certain level, the reaction doesn't reach that. The pattern is not so strong. So for me to come down from 500 to 100 was a little effort. But today, that 100 to 10 can become easily because the patterns have started dissolving now. And how to dissolve that pattern is through meditation, where I'm aware of who I am. I am that peaceful soul. I am a happy person. I am a powerful being. Awareness, shift in the awareness. That starts shifting our experiences of life. And on this journey, okay, we may have had our experiences which may have been positive, not so positive. The person whom I am with right now, let's say my family, my team, my boss, my colleagues, everybody has been on their journey. So they might also have had their set of positive and not so positive experiences. But there is one being who doesn't come in this journey of life and death, doesn't take the body, doesn't come into the cycle of life and death, and so does not have any negative impressions or patterns. Who that one being would be? Hanji? The Supreme, Almighty. Right? That Supreme Being. Why do we call, have you heard people saying ocean of love, ocean of peace? What does ocean mean here? Abundant. Abundant. If Ritu wants one bucket of water from ocean, I can get one bucket. If you want one whole tanker of, you can get it from ocean. How much do you want? There to offer, abundant, and that's why we say ocean. Ocean of what? Column 2. Clockwise. Everything that you want to experience is there to bless you with all of that. Every day. Not even a single day can be missed. God's blessings are there every single day in the form of these values. Peace, love, happiness. So if today Ritu feels, oh, I don't have enough strength to carry on, or I don't have enough strength to manage this situation, can I remember that there is somebody so much more powerful and with me? God's blessings, His powers are there with me. Is there anything which can be difficult for God? Or that Supreme, whatever, whichever name you may call it, that's okay. Almighty. Yeah. Can there be any situation bigger than the Almighty? I may have got depleted in my journey, but He's full of powers. Can I invite God's blessings into my life, and believe me, He's just there to offer you. He's just there to offer you. It's just about your one thought. Like I said, our thoughts are that cord which help us connect with the power bank. Similarly, the power bank cannot operate on its own. The power bank actually needs to be charged with the powerhouse. Yeah, and that powerhouse is that Supreme. Full of these values. Full of these values. But the way to get those blessings, two things. One is your thought, your thoughts, that you connect with Him, is there for you, and your belief. If I don't create thoughts, how will I receive? That ocean, or it's like sun constantly radiating Light, okay? But if I have closed my doors, windows, curtains, everything, will I be able to receive? No. Now, if I am constantly busy thinking about everything that's happening, situation, people, he said this, he did that, aisa hua, waisa hua, how will I be able to receive God's blessings? Whereas He's there to offer you one ek pe ek free, one on one free or one on two free, and we say, oh, let's go and get it. We need this at home anyways. We're so excited about it. We just need to get it immediately. There to just offer. देने के लिए बैठे हैं. There to offer. बस एक thought. The way to connect with the Supreme is that one thought. I'm a peaceful soul, ocean of peace. I'm a powerful being, ocean of power. God's powers and blessings are always with me. And they are. They are. And that shifts our way of looking at life. And that shifts our experiences of life. And sometimes what I have seen in my journey, the moment you start experiencing God's blessings and you start believing in them, some magic always keeps happening. I'll give you yesterday's example, just because we are here and it just yesterday's experience. So what happened is, usually I don't use PPT, nothing. I don't prepare as such point by point. But yesterday there was some program which they had a format where they wanted a PPT, where they wanted proper content to be shared. And we decided everything. And suddenly when I reached there for the presentation, the slide that I had shared was all mixed up. Okay. And I was told that there'll be a screen in front of me that I'll be able to see, so that while I'm presenting, I know what's coming up next. The screen was off. The slide changer, and that I realize only when I reach. So I reach and I see, okay, there was supposed to be a screen in front of me and it's not there. Okay. So which means there is some bigger screen there and I have to keep looking there and present here. And then when I'm just going to enter the stage, I was told that the slide changer is not working. Now, this is a real-time situation which just happened yesterday. I don't know if some of you were there in the yesterday's program, some external managing the thing. So slide changer didn't work and was not working, and that I got to know just while I was there. So they said, आप वहाँ से ऐसे करना या ऐसे करना, and we will change. And there were some slides which I was just, which was like pass by kind of slide where I was just going to talk about for 10 seconds, 30 seconds. So the moment I finished, they might be now reaching that slide. So I said, oh my God. And so couple of things completely chaotic. And usually because we don't prepare, it's okay to go with the flow. But now that you have entire structure in place and everything, and suddenly, and even interesting things. So before I was going to present, somebody else was introduced. And then they told me, okay, wait, we'll introduce you. So I'm waiting. So somebody goes and tells her, no, now you introduce her. And then she says, no, you come on the stage. She's saying, you come. And I'm now thinking, okay. And believe me, it's not like we don't, that. So like I said, it's a journey. It's not like when I was there and I'm seeing that nothing is in my control, it didn't create any, that thing here. But I'll tell you how God helps when you keep connected, when you know that you have given your life and you know that God is there to take care. That moment, I did get a little confused, so to say. I just said, we call, just different people call God by different names. We say Baba. Baba as in father. Father, right? So I just said Baba in my mind because I didn't know what to do. And believe me, after that, everyone was surprised because behind there was PPT which also went off. That's an interesting thing. So there was a screen behind which at least I could see, okay, this is what is coming up. This is what is being displayed. That screen also went completely blank. So there are sisters who would actually, they were witnessing all of this. That also went blank. Without anything, I just said, Baba, and it just went so seamlessly. Even I was surprised. How did it happen? Now, these are the kind of magic you will experience in your life, even when everything outside is chaotic. Now, this is height. This doesn't happen in any summit. You have been a part of many programs. Do you see such level of, and it didn't happen with everyone, huh? So I could have sat and said, मेरे साथ ही ऐसा हुआ. I could have said that. No, it's not like this thought didn't just come, but I knew I could immediately shift. I knew I was able to. So this level of chaos was not there for everyone. Of course, some level of chaos was constantly there, but this level never happened. So somewhere life, when you shift in your awareness, life gives you bigger challenges, but it also brings you to the next level because you are ready. And God's magic starts happening in life the moment you connect. That's meditation. Thought, belief. Who am I? And who, I don't know how to say it. So, मैं कौन, मेरा कौन. मैं किनके हुए, हम उनके बच्चे हैं ना. We're children of that supreme, that almighty. And a parent would always be there. Many of you may be parent, right? The child once says, Mama, in pain, what do? Or Papa, in that one pain, you would run and go. You would leave everything. You would leave a 5 crore if your child is in pain. Wouldn't you do that? First, you would attend your child. You might be in an important meeting. You might be on an important call. You will leave everything because your child is not okay. How can that supreme father, mother, we call him, we call God with different relations also, right? We say Mat, Pita, Bandhu, Sakha, God, Father, Khuda, Dost. We call, but do we experience that relationship? Or we just say and we forget? Yeah, so the moment we say, my friend, God is my friend, God is my father, God is there, and then we only forget. So then how will his blessings come to us? Right? If you, with all your limitations and your limited capacity, all of us, because we've been on a journey with our limited capacities, if we don't leave our children in pain, how can the Supreme leave us in pain? Never. Will never happen. And that's why we say Mat, Pita, Bandhu, Sakha, Dost, Khuda, Dost, Godfather, there to offer. The way to connect is thought and belief. Yeah. So last 3 minutes, we're dot at 8. I'll extend the time by just 3 minutes. Is that okay? Whatever we heard so far, let's all together experience it. Are we ready? Wonderful. Your back a little straight but relaxed. Little time for your own self. Away from everything outside. Your own time. Allow the chair to take your weight. And your body is very, very relaxed. In this very comfortable state of mind, let us all together create a thought. I am calm. I am relaxed. In this calm state of mind, I can very easily emerge my original identity of who am I. I am a peaceful being. I reaffirm to myself, I am a peaceful being. Let me stay with this awareness of who I am. I am a peaceful being. When I shift my awareness, I'm subtly able to connect with that higher source. Through my thoughts, I very lovingly invite the Supreme, the ocean of peace. I can feel Almighty's presence here in this room. I can experience God's blessings of peace filling me up completely. God's presence can be so soothing, so comforting. There could be no place, no person who can give a sense of comfort, can give a sense of calm like the Supreme. I experience God's blessings of peaceful vibrations filling me up completely. These blessings are always there with me. With all your heart, very lovingly, feel a sense of gratitude for that Supreme, for these wonderful vibrations of peace and blessings. Also, a deep sense of gratitude for my own self, that today I took this little time for myself. Continue to stay in this awareness of who you are and carry God's blessings along with you in every moment of your life. Very, very relaxed, very comfortable. If your eyes are closed, you can slowly open your eyes, but continue to feel the peaceful vibrations that you just created for yourself. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. I think all of us got that additional power bank. My question was, sister, where do we place that? One remains in the pocket. What should be the right position for that? In the heart or in the forehead?
What is your thought about this? Where should we place this power bank? Your awareness is your power bank, your place to keep this power bank. Your awareness of who you are, that awareness is the place. Yeah. I hope that answers the question. Any other thoughts you have? You would want to, if we have time, maybe one or two questions?
We are almost on the time.
Okay. Okay.
So I will thank a lot. A big round of applause for the sister. Deep insights on the meditation for sure, and the beauty at how this particular evening went. Right, we started with small activities and how we eventually landed up on the meditation. I'm sure everybody enjoyed and learned. And like the sister said, we keep this experience with us. That's the key point of these sessions.